and gentlemen, it's time. Please welcome to your field,
Hey yo, it's Highway, and you're watching Morgan Sports Network.
Sitting in my room for the fifth time the same night. Can't even describe my urge to fight in my mind. Figuring out where do I even start, and I've done this 100 times. Sometimes you just need a restart, yeah. Need to unload your mind and put it back in the shopping cart. Hoping the next day you'll go through with the...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Morgan Sports Network. We are at Morgan High School for today's varsity boys basketball game featuring Morgan High School from 3A. They will host Granger from 5A, Region 4, the Lancers. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined by Tyler Buckway. How you doing, Ty?
I'm doing great, Quigley. How are you?
Amazing.
That's good.
Our producer today is the David G. Halls. Our camera operator is PJ Williams. Our scoreboard operator is Jet Larson, number 30 on the football team, number 1 on the scoreboard today. Do you know Jet?
I do know Jet.
There
Where
he
is
is.
he? There he is.
He's a member of our stake.
His older brother is getting married.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Braden?
No, sorry, Kyan.
Oh, Kyan
My
is?
age,
Really?
yeah,
No way.
He's getting married.
That's awesome.
It's good for him. I met his wife the other day.
I'll look for an invitation. Maybe give him a gift if he sends me an invite.
Yeah. We'll have to let him know.
Morgan comes in, Ty, with a record of 2-7 on the season. Granger 1-5.
Well,
It'll be a battle today.
Yeah, both those records seem like they're a little low, but both these teams played a lot of challenging teams. Clearfield was an amazing team. Last year's matchup against Bear River, I felt like the Trojans played a lot better than they did in the other games. I saw improvement. Something that I saw that improved from the Trojans is their bigs did a lot better job of boxing out in the second half. The first half and into the beginning of the third quarter, we got the leading scorers here, Bracken Saunders and Colton Acey. Acey's out today, isn't he?
He's out today. He's in street clothes. We'll miss his scoring and his sunshine on the court, of course. But Bracken is leading the team with 18.4 points per game, has made 17 threes, had a game-high 28 on November 29th. He's a heck of a player.
No, he's amazing. And I'm trying to remember, didn't Nixon Ordina average around that much?
He did.
Right, and that was a senior, and Bracken's only a sophomore right now. His older brothers played college ball. And, I mean, I'm sure that if he gets a little bit thicker and he continues his work, he could be a college player as well.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Starting today for the Trojans will be Bracken Saunders, sophomore. Then we will have Jake Hansen, also a sophomore. Mason Williams, a sophomore. Ben Russell, a junior. And Nick Priest, a junior. So Nick and Ben getting the nod for the start today.
No, and I think that Nick started the past 1-2 games.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah,
so Ben is replacing Sunshine?
I think Ben started last week. I might be wrong. I
think
think
it could be.
Was it Hansen? Where is it?
Jake Hansen is starting, yes.
Okay.
And I'm looking down, and you can see on the camera right there, there's Tibbles. He's still on crutches. He's out for another at least 30 days. We'll miss him. He's the only senior on the team this year.
That's very unfortunate to have that happen your senior year. I hope he gets better soon.
I was watching some of his football highlights this week. Wore number 4 on the football field, had many touchdowns, was a great wide receiver, slot receiver.
No, and he was amazing, and that was his first year of football in high school. And some would say that he was one of, if not the best, Trojan receiver. Him and Gilson both. So
yeah, and unfortunately, we mentioned this last game on Friday that Lincoln Gilson is no longer a member of this varsity basketball team. So we're missing out on 5 points per game. He also led the team in assists and steals. So it's a tough loss.
Last time we got to see him, he hit what, 6 threes?
He did. He was playing great.
Had an amazing game. I could tell he was starting to get more comfortable.
He's taking his talents to the football field. So we'll watch for him next year on the football field. You'll be watching from Mexico, Oaxaca.
I don't think
Did I say it right?
Yeah, you did. I don't think they'll let me watch from there, but I'll definitely try.
Okay. See if you get a good interconnection. Morgansportsnetwork.com.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. What some other stats that stand out to me, Ty, is the free throw shooting. Morgan is averaging 67% from the free throw line. Struggled a little bit. Last game, 10 of 17. So that's That's been a challenge.
No, that's definitely challenging, and that could also be due to the fact that the Trojans are a young team. I think that maybe they should get a little bit more work in the gym on the free throws. I mean, that's the players. That's not coach. That's just the players. The free throw is something that you should be doing on your own and something you should know how to do on your own. You shouldn't need coach to tell you that. So players just need to pick that up themselves.
The Trojan team this year is averaging 63 points per game. Last season, the Trojans averaged 58 points. So they're ahead of last year. There's a lot more three-point shots being made and attempted. I compared that to the my apologies. You take over, Ty. I got to get a drink.
Oh, you're all good. No, last year's team was really good. They had some good sharpshooters on last year's team, and Joe Waite, Eli Bailey would shoot it pretty well. Gavin Turner was always a good shot. Cade Johnson, the Matthews kid was there as well. Colton Acey, of course. Had a lot of talent on that team, but they just struggled sometimes shooting. It would be funny. They couldn't have two people be good at once. Only one at a time could have a good game.
Joe Wade is on a mission in Eugene, Oregon right now, having a great success there.
Yeah, I talked to him the other day, actually.
I assume it was on his P day?
Yeah, it was on a Monday. Yeah.
Today's Monday. This is a unique day for a game for the Trojans, a preseason Monday Christmas break game.
I'm failing. I didn't message my missionary buddies today.
Well,
gotta make sure I do that after the game.
Yeah, do that after the game. Is what I was trying to say before I started coughing. I apologize.
You're good.
Is Morgan averaging 63 points per game? I compare that to last year's state champion Manti team. They averaged 70 points per game. 3A state champion Manti. The last state championship Morgan boys won was in 2019, and that team averaged 64 points per game, led by Trey Miles, who is the freshman coach now at Morgan.
Yeah, I remember watching that team. I was in 8th grade, and I always watched Caleb Calderwood.
Oh, Bigwood.
The big man, yeah.
Great player. He's now doing a little bit of personal training for bigs.
I've seen that. I've seen his Instagram page.
He's really married to Morgan Cragen. She was a fabulous basketball and soccer player at Morgan High as well.
No, and Calderwood was an amazing player. I remember looking up to him a lot when I was younger and thinking to myself, I want to be that guy.
He's a good guy to look up to for sure. The coaches for the Trojans this year are Scott Hunt as head coach. He's in his first season. He's in his first season at Morgan. He's in his 39th or 40th season as a coach. He could be the most tenured coach in high school basketball in Utah. He is assisted by Craig Miles, Darren Adams, and Trey Miles.
No, and the Miles family has a lot of experience in coaching. They own that, I'm going to mess this up, Complete Shooter. Yeah, it's Complete Shooter. And they created that and coached in that. And there's a lot of kids throughout Utah who do that program. So you have a good coaching staff right here with the Trojans and a young squad. And their record isn't a winning one yet, but I'm sure once they get back down to 3A, it'll become one really fast.
We'll pause for a moment for our national anthem. The flag will be presented by the Morgan High drill team, the Troyettes. We'll be showing their performance at halftime tonight. They've asked us not to show some of those earlier this year, just protecting their intellectual property for the competitions. But we'll show that tonight.
Are they presenting the flag now?
Morgan, we were waiting for the Morgan team to come out of the locker room. Here they come. Kate Morrell is the PA announcer. We'll turn it over to him for a moment. Be back with the starting lineups. I'll introduce the starting lineups for Granger. Then Ty, you'll take it over for the Trojans.
Sounds good.
Number 2, a junior, a 6-foot junior, Isaiah Gukason. Number 3, a 6-foot senior, Duwadi Aweso. Number 24, a 5'11 senior, Stephen Pepela. And number 30, a 6-foot senior, Carson Flischel. And number 35, a 6'3" junior, Mason Biddle.
Number 5, Bracken Saunders, a sophomore. He's 6'3". We got Jake Hansen, number 11. He is 5'10", sophomore. Nick Priest, number 21. He is a 6-foot junior. Number 23 is Ben Russell, a 6'1" junior, which I think he's taller than that personally. Number 31, Mason Williams, a 6'5" sophomore.
Nick Priest, the round mound of rebound, patterns his game after a young Charles Barkley. Few students in the crowd today, Ty. Place is a little quieter than the Bear River game when we had 3 or 4 different media outlets up here streaming the game.
Yeah, there was a lot of people in the gym that day, and it was a fun game.
The real broadcast was here on the Morgan Sports Network.
The best broadcast, of course.
100% agree. I'm Tyler Quigley. I'm joined by Tyler Buckway. He has his mission call, Mexico, Oaxaca.
Oaxaca.
Oaxaca, dang it.
You're close.
Oaxaca.
It's hard for me to say as well.
Mexico, Oaxaca, spelled with an O and an X.
Very confusing. I couldn't read it when I opened my call.
The Lancers control the tip. Morgan in a man-to-man defense to start the game as they have most of the season here. Leading scorer for the Lancers is number 3, Oweso. Ten seconds on the shot clock. Oweso has the ball, drives into the key, goes up with the right hand, banks it up high off the glass for 2.
And that was a good move by Oweso, and he drives like a running back, puts it up and holds it like he's running a football. That's the best way to drive as a guard.
He banked that up off the very top of the glass. Here's Williams for 2. Right-hand layup from the left side. Good find there by Hansen. Last game was the first foul of the game on Russell. Hey, Ty, last game, the first quarter, Saunders did not score, but ended the game with 20 points.
And Saunders played amazing in that game. And
third quarter, he was just white hot.
Yeah, I think he had 10 in the third quarter, didn't he?
Yeah. He has 17 three-pointers made, second on the team. There's a right-hand layup, good. From number 24, Capel.
Who's first? Is it AC?
AC has 24 threes on the season. That's correct. Both Saunders and AC have each made 7 in a game, one shy of the school record. Here's Saunders. Lancers in a 3-2 zone. Here's Hansen for 3. He got it. That was from the dirt spot, Ty.
Oh, that was a good shot there by Hansen, and he was confident shooting it as well. Walked back like another day in the office.
That's how it's done right there. Offensive foul.
Was it on the screen there?
Must have been. I was on number 30. Fleischel. First team foul. Both teams with one team foul. At 5, we go to the double bonus. Saunders in trouble, has it out to Priest, takes it in, takes a little floater in the key, no good. Rebound Lancers. Steal by Saunders. Goes in. And offensive foul.
No, and that's an easy charge call there. The defender was just sitting and waiting. And looking at a replay here.
This was Sam Jake's 3. David will fix that. We'll see that in a minute. What did you call that? Just another day in the office?
Yep. Average
That's
day.
why you make big money doing this. It's a 3 from the Lancers, and that's good. Number 30, Carson Fleischl, his first points of the game. Lancers up 2. Granger from 5A, Morgan from 3A.
It's like Grantsville's logo, just from lightning bolts.
It really does.
Or those guns.
Russell down to Williams, right-hand jump hook, good. I think they're swords.
Those must be swords, yeah. Are they the Lancers? Is that what they are?
Yeah, that's right. Mason Williams has 4 points. The 3, no good. Rebound Williams. He leads the team in rebounds, followed by Nick Priest, his second in rebounds. Russell wide open, doesn't take it.
We were talking before the game and saying that he should shoot a little more. He's a good shooter.
Good move there by Priest. Missed the bank shot, followed it up like the round mound, throws it up, no good.
No, and that was great by Priest to follow his shot and put it back up. Just a smart play, and most importantly, an aggressive one, and that's what this team needs is more aggression.
Fouls on number 5, Stan Fugel. My apologies. The foul was on number 35, Binda.
How tall is Coach Hunt?
I'm going to say he's 6'1".
I can't say I've got to meet him yet, so.
Very nice man.
Surprised to see he was pretty tall compared to Williams there.
Did Nick make both or just one?
Just one.
Okay, thank you. I was distracted. There's a steal by Nick. Going in from the right side, layup, missed it. Rebound Williams over the back.
See, I don't like that call because you really can call over the back if you go over them and hunch over, but he was just taller. I mean, that's plain and simple.
That's just pure physics.
Yeah, I mean, if the player goes over them and leans over, I think you should call it. But if it's straight up and then they come down with it, that shouldn't be over the back.
That was Mason's first personal, third team. Oweso driving in, pushes off with his left hand, no call. Rebound Williams, another one. He's racking up the stats tonight. Priest drives baseline, spin move, shot, no. Rebound Williams, and he gets 2.
And that's the importance of finding your man and boxing out. Granger's big guy's got to try and find Williams right there to be able to stop those extra points.
Mason has at least 4 or 5 rebounds already. Here's a 3 by Granger, and that is right in the middle. Good. Number 35, Biddle. His first points of the game. Tie ball game. Saunders, open jumper. Steal and layup. That's up right there.
And that was a good play by Saunders. Doesn't give up on the play and gets a steal and puts it back. The Trojans last game, I think the reason they lost is they didn't have enough plays like that. Just awareness and aggression for the ball.
It's a floater in the key by the Lancers. No good. Nick is just hacked. It's helped up by build up. Good sportsmanship there.
Yep.
At the end of the game, Ty, we will choose a most valuable player for both teams. They will receive a certificate for their accomplishment from Brett Mills with Academy Mortgage and a $5 cookie certificate.
Trying to fatten up the
other team. You can't put a price
team.
tag on that.
No, you cannot. That $5 price tag doesn't really show how amazing that cookie is.
Sure doesn't. Thank you, Brett Mills. Nate Pace, number 15, checked in for the Trojans along with number 33, Jack Comenda. Dominate Pace, number 15. He's a junior. Jack is also a junior.
Good defense there by number 24.
He really reached around there. And
Capella? Did I say that right? Capella?
we're winging it here. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Lancers still in a 3-2 zone. Hansen thought about it. Priest drives in, out to Hansen for three. He got it, his second three of the game. He raises 3 fingers on both hands high to the sky and says, thank you.
And that one he was a little bit more excited for.
That wasn't a normal day in the office.
No.
We're going to need his scoring, though, with sunshine out today. Coast to coast there for the Lancers. 2 points and good. Capel. Jake Hansen with 6 points. He and Williams both with 6. Saunders to dominate pace. Out to Saunders. 3, no good. Owesos takes that to the First Community Bank of Morgan and throws in 3. Off the glass.
Do they sponsor us?
No.
You're just gonna help them out?
Should I say gold? I should have said Golden West.
There you go.
They are a sponsor.
They are a sponsor?
Yeah.
Golden West.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry to our sponsors at Golden West.
Oweso now has 5 points. Priest, baseline, jumper. Up, no good. Rebound, Nate. Pace. Lost it. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Oweso shot, no good. Look at the battle there for the rebound by number 20, Marcus Virilius. 3 Trojans around, and Marcus got in there and got it.
Got kicked in the head in the end by Nate Pace.
Yeah.
I think it was on accident.
Yeah, it was. Nate has his first personal, 4 team fouls on Morgan.
See, and I agree with that call, but first off, you got to see when that kid set the screen, he led with his hands and pushed, and that's actually an illegal screen. You can't run forward and lower yourself and hit. I think that Nate really was on top of him because he went and lowered his elbow and what was his forearm? I can't think. His forearms into his ribs.
Nate has 2 personals now. He's got them. He's using them. 2 in the first quarter, right? And you got in Williams back in replacing Nate.
No, if I'm Coach Hunt, I'm telling this team, we got 3 or 4 of you who are really good bigs, and I can play all of you. So you play as hard as you want. I don't care if you foul out.
It's an over-the-back call there on the rebound on the Lancers on number 22, Silas. In-court pressure here, handled by Morgan. Four team fouls on the Lancers. Nick Priest, 2 from the corner. That's 3.
Another good shot there. And as I've watched him play the past 2 games, I think Coach Hunt wants to use him more as a 3 than a 4. And he does a good job at that as well.
He's putting the ball on the floor a little bit more today than normal. Turnover, traveling. 19 seconds left in the quarter. Shot clock is off. Hansen barely got that across the 10-second line. 5 seconds. Saunders, Hansen. Saunders, deep 3. No.
Oh, barely short.
That's the end of the first quarter. Morgan 17, Granger 15. We'll be right back after this message from our sponsor.
Hey guys, we're Nathan and Char Bingham, owners here at Bingham's Custom Meats in Morgan, Utah. We've been open since 2011 and we love being part of this community.
We want to invite everybody to come to the shop and see what we have. We're a full carcass butcher shop. We specialize in artisan butchery. We have an amazing staff. We have many products for you guys to see. We do our own brats here at the store, and we're known for our bacon bombs. So please come give us a try, and we'll see you in the store.
And we're back. What were your thoughts on the first quarter, Buckets?
No, the Trojans are looking good, leading by 2. I don't think we saw them lead in the past 2 games in the beginning, did we?
It was close, but yeah,
They were always
the
down.
second quarter is the quarter that they've really struggled in.
Yeah, that's right. But
And the third quarter has been good, but the second quarter is where they've really fallen behind in a lot of these games.
it sounds like what they have happened to them is they just get tired quickly, and I've noticed Coach is rotating his bigs a little bit quicker today. He put in Jack and Nate pretty fast in the first quarter, which I don't think we really saw them come in the first quarter in any of the other games. So I think that should change that slight little problem with getting tired going into that second and fourth quarter when you've been playing for so long.
Leading scorers for the Trojans are Mason Williams with 6 and Jake Hansen also with 6. Leading scorers for the Lancers is Oweso, number 3. He has 5 points, followed by Capella with 4, and then a couple others with 3. 3 3-pointers for the Lancers in the first quarter. Saunders with a silky smooth jumper from the baseline.
And Saunders can score from anywhere, but one place he really likes is the mid-range. I mean, we talked about how AC has, 7 more 3-pointers than him in total this season?
Yes, that's correct. Yep.
Well, Saunders has 15 more points than him. So, I mean, 24 of AC has 24 points worth of 3-pointers, more than Saunders has in 3-pointers. So he gets a lot of his points from that mid-range in the 2.
Same shot, same result, 2 more. Williams is racking up the rebounds for the Trojans as well. This could be the smallest team the Trojans have faced as far as not having these bigs. There's a steal by Hansen. Goes in with the right hand, up and good.
And that was amazing there by Hansen. Starting to see him mature a little bit more through each game, get a little bit better each time. Watching that replay, that was an amazing steal, and he was able to finish the layup, which shouldn't be too hard, but, I mean, sometimes kids get a little excited when they have that much space.
Yeah, you see Coach take a quick timeout there. Stephen Tidwell is in his 5th year coaching and has 14 wins and 78 losses. This season they are 1-5. The win came against Waterford. Do we have time to do a Muley Bear report? This is our Muley Bear report, Ty. This is Elder Stanley and Elder Brown. Both played basketball at Morgan High, played football with you. They're in Sweden as companions. They sent this today on P-Day. Look at that picture. That's the stratospheric clouds. It's basically the northern lights during the day that they picked up this week. Isn't that cool?
That is absolutely
And
beautiful.
they're playing some basketball there on P-Day too.
Yeah, I was
showing
seeing some
up the
photos the other
Swedes.
day.
Hurd is in, and he picks up a steal. Number 20 has the ball. Back to Hansen. 3, no. Williams again. With his 3rd foul now. That was a light
on that foul?
That was a light call, but
yeah, too late now. It's all right. You see, I just feel like the over back call should only be called if he leans over him. If he's just taller, then he should just get it, because they don't call that on the guys that are taller than him, you know.
I think they may have called that on Hansen, actually.
It was on Hansen. That's surprising.
His first. That was Hansen's 2nd personal. 2 team fouls on the Trojans this quarter. Russell back in for the Trojans. Rebound Hurd. Jack Hurd, he's a sophomore. Caught him for carrying the ball.
No, I think that was pretty easy to see. He dribbled. I mean, he picked it up for a second. Yeah, and then put it back down. He was trying to dodge the other defender coming up, but I think the best tactic for when they come up like that is just to put the ball low, dribble lower, because nobody wants to reach to the floor to get it.
Ball's on the ground. Jump ball. Tied up by Hurd and Hansen. Number 32, Brady Hendrickson enters the game for the Trojans.
And I
It'll
don't
be
think,
his first varsity action of the season.
yeah, I don't think we've seen him so
No.
far.
He's a junior, 5'10". 2 points up and in for number 24. Capella, he has 6 points now for the Lancers.
And that was an amazing score by him right there, getting over the 6 foot, is it 6'8" or 6'7"?
6'8".
Jack Comenda.
Hurd for three. He got it. Jack Hurd.
Good shot there by the sophomore Hurd. He's got a little wrap on his calf.
No look pass out to the 3-point land. Shot no good. What a pass. Pass stolen by Oweso. Round the back dribble. Into the key. Fancy move and fouled.
The
There's
replay
Hurd.
here of
Yeah.
Hurd's 3-point shot. Smooth.
Comenda's first personal. Third team foul. Oweso makes his first. He has one more. He missed his first 2 free throws. He has 6 points now. Steven Capella, number 24, also has 6 for the Lancers. Got them both. Hendrickson, Saunders, drives in with the right hand, banks it up, no good. Out of bounds, Morgan ball. Saunders to inbound. Oh, what a pass by Russell to Comenda for 2. Play of the game nominee right there. What a play.
And I'm the Trojans. I'm going to continue to do that play. Comenda stands at 6'8". He's easily the tallest person on the court. You should try and get him the ball.
Beautiful assist by Russell. Nice pass there by the Lancers for the 2 points. Number 35, he has 5. Saunders dribbled it off his foot. Ahead to Oweso. Layup no good. Thought he was fouled. Hurd fakes the 3. Goes baseline. Banks it up and in, but foul before the shot.
And I know Hurd's unhappy about that one. He's wishing he got the 2 points instead of the ground foul.
It was a good shot.
Look at the move
Oh, there's
here.
that. Yeah, look at that bank
Jump
shot.
hook or sky hook, whatever you want to call it.
Did you ever do any of those when you were
Oh, yeah.
your glory days when you were a junior
Yeah.
or sophomore?
Yep.
Was it in the same game you made your 3?
I did that move every time I got it. So, see, when I was growing up, I was only 6 feet tall playing against 7-footers. So, I had to figure out how to score somehow.
Hendrickson for 3. Yes, he got it. Brady Hendrickson, his first varsity points of the season, and they're 3. Morgan by 10. Tight defense here by the Trojans. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Oweso fouled. You have 5 team fouls now on the Trojans. They'll put him at the line.
See, I understand why they call that, but
On Hendrickson.
if I'm the Trojans, I'm telling them, let's just take a charge because he's just running it like a running back. And that's something that a lot of guards do nowadays is they'll just pick it up like it's a football and they'll just lower their shoulder. And if somebody wants to play like that, just take a charge. And they're going to continuously do it because it's their only move.
Yeah.
That's what they like to do. So if the Trojans want to try and stop that, it's pretty easy to stop. Just someone take a charge and then try it again and keep doing it. And either he's going to foul out or he's going to have to change something.
We appreciate the sponsors of the Morgan Sports Network, Heinz Country Store and Heinz Automotive. Heinz Country Store, a place to eat and get gas. Okay, that was they've changed it. Now only the 4 team fouls, so they're taking the ball out of bounds. Oweso had already shot 1 foul free throw and missed it. But I guess better to get it right. No harm, no foul, huh? Fresh shot clock, steal by Hurd.
Travel called.
Traveling on who? On Morgan or?
You can't call that on Morgan because he didn't really have possession of the ball for a second. He is going to call it on Morgan.
Well, so Jack stole it and they got him for jumping a little bit.
Well, he got
He's not
pushed,
complaining,
so
the team fouls are 4 for Morgan, 1 for Granger. Away so. Went in there and saw Commenda and said, no thanks. Rebound, Hendrickson. He's quick. Up to Hurd. Back to Hurd. Takes 3. No good. Out of bounds. I thought Jack may have hit him on the head, but they're just calling it out of bounds there.
yeah, he got him on the head a little bit. It looks like they did call the foul on. Is he number 32? No, he's 33.
There's a timeout. We take this one and hear from one of our fabulous sponsors. We'll be right back. Morgan up 10. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. We'll be back here tomorrow night where Morgan will host APA West Valley boys basketball. And then we'll be back again on Friday for a wrestling meet. Ryan Turner will call that. Oweso goes in with a circus move. Thought he got hacked, but no call. Commenda went straight up. Commenda posting up. Can't get it to him. Let's see what we see here. Ty, do you see a foul?
No, I think that he's just fine because he was putting his weight backwards. His arm comes down a little bit because Commenda is just lowering his shoulder and running into him. But you got to realize as a guard, if you want to try and run into people, they're going to fall over on you. Arms are going to move a little bit, and that's why the refs didn't call it, is because he's just running as fast as he can into the defender.
Hanson, Saunders, and Pace back in for the Trojans. Hendrickson played great right there. Here's Russell, drives in. Offensive foul. His second.
See, and Granger's smart there. Morgan should do more things like that. That is the entirety of Granger's play, is that they just want to try and grab the ball and run. Morgan's got to start being ready to take charges. LeBron James does it at 38. I think the Trojans can too.
At 18,
Yeah.
17, 16, 15.
Well, not even 18. No one here on this roster is 18.
No, you're 18.
Well, I'm 19. Real close,
Okay,
though.
well,
Yeah,
that's close.
I'm a little older.
Little shot by
I'm an
number
old
2.
man now.
You are. Hey, you look like a young stallion. Hanson with a nice no look. Looked his man off and went in on the left hand. Uses his left hand for the layup for 2. He has 10 points for the Trojans. Trojans holding on to a 10-point lead. Oweso out to his friend. No look pass underneath to number 5. Shot no good. Rebound Lancers. Stolen by Russell, and he's fouled.
Looking at that replay, Hanson's layup.
He glided in there really smoothly. Glided or glided? Glid? It glowed? He glowed? He glowed?
I think
He glowed.
glowed is like the term of glowing.
I'm going to show you a glowing sky picture in a minute.
Okay.
Little teaser for you there. From a trip I took earlier this year. Dominate pace with the ball. Gets it under to Jack. Fouled. Take a look. Let's see. Let's look at this replay here.
Look at the
Good pass in
replay.
there for him.
No, and I believe that was. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't see the number.
A foul was on number 1. Or on number
number 3,
3.
yeah.
He has 1. That's away. So here's Hansen down there with the tall timber. Shot no good. I don't think he expected to be that open. Morgan in a man-to-man defense. It's a 3-point attempt up and no good. Rebound, Nate Pace.
Looking at the Trojans, they got a bigger lineup for this game, and I think that's what's helping with these drives. Because Granger is trying to go to the hoop every time.
We're going to do some post-game interviews today. They won't be live, but we'll have them posted on our social media at Morgan Sports Network. There's a nice pass to Saunders from Hansen for 2. We'll post those on our social media at Morgan Sports Network. Ty, you and I will interview some players after the game. It'll be fun. Away, so shot no good. Rebound, Commenda. Hansen up quick. Out to Saunders. Quick 3, in and out. Nate Pace.
We'll hear the smack from
My
up
gosh,
here
Nate.
with our noise-canceling headphones.
Yeah, that's his 3rd. You got him, use him, Nate. You got 2 more. Be careful.
No, and like we talked about earlier, I mean, this team has got to be scrappy. We have a few big guys that can all do it, and they're all good enough to play and start. So, I mean, I'm sure Coach Hunt tells them, get out there, give your best effort. If you foul, it's okay.
Biddle put the line out his first. Brady Hendrickson back in, replacing Nate Pace. Brady has on low top Nikes, white, trimmed in pink. Shot no good. .47 seconds, 46. Saunders coast to coast, layup no good. Rebound Hendrickson, nice play. Hansen for 3, no.
And it looked good, just a little short.
And a quick outlet pass there by the Lancers.
Can we get that replay? I don't know if that was a foul. Wow, that was not a foul.
Looked clean, didn't it?
Yep, that was very clean.
Well, that was Hansen's 3rd personal.
I do not agree with that call.
3rd personal, 3 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. Number 24 at the line. Pella, he'll shoot 2. Missed the first. The Lancers are 3 of 7 from the free throw line. Number 20, Marcus Versilis back in. 6'2" sophomore. A lot of sophomores on the court right now. It's a varsity game. Steven got his second.
What is
Shot
this?
clock is off.
Is that last name Greek? Is that what that is? Versilis?
Sure.
It just sounds like it'd be Greek. I don't know why.
30-second timeout here for Morgan. See what Coach Hunt draws up. 26 seconds on the clock. We'll be right back.
Procrastinating preventive maintenance? No need. At Jiffy Lube, our highly trained technicians make car care make sense, so you can avoid being in a pickle.
Sad to see Derek Tilby in crutches, standing behind the huddle there. He'll be back in a few weeks.
No,
He told me that playing football was easier on his knee than playing basketball because of all the cutting.
you know, that might be the case for him. For me, football was not very great for my knees.
It's
Basketball
not good for
is
alignment
easier.
for sure.
Yeah, I have someone falling into the back of my leg every 2 seconds.
Did
so
you wear a brace on both knees?
I had to, yeah.
Smart.
They saved my life in that Ogden senior night.
Yes. Hansen is fouled. Lancers had a foul to give. They have 3.
No, if I didn't wear those braces that night, I guarantee I would not have finished the season.
Well, I'm glad you did, and I'm glad you're going to be playing at Weber State after your mission, so that's exciting.
Yeah, I will
Is
be.
that still your plan?
Yes, it is. I'm still committed to Weber.
What number? Have they given you your number yet?
No, they haven't yet.
Okay. Well, we'll watch you.
I'm going to
15
request 79 again, though.
Perfect. Hansen with the ball. Out to Hendrickson. Over to Saunders. Wide open 3. He got it. Bracken Saunders with 4 seconds left made it. Full court shot from no good. $11 points for Saunders. That's the end of the first half. Morgan 38. Granger 25. We'll take a break and watch the Troyettes perform, and we'll be back to talk about the second half after that. No, they're going to show it. Yeah, you can show it.
Already, Jeff? I recognize the hair. Right there. Oh, I know.
Great job, ladies. It's been brought by attention to the meeting to wish happy birthday to Chase Louise. Happy 16, Chase. If you'd like to sing happy birthday, ready? Happy birthday. And Lord,
At Northern Utah Dermatology, we strive to provide exceptional dermatology care for the entire family in a compassionate, caring, and comfortable environment while employing the best available and highest quality medicines, procedures, and products. We strive to treat every person as if they were part of our family. Give us a call today. We'd love to take care of your skin care needs.
Hello, my name is Benjamin Brown. I'm the broker owner of Cornerstone Real Estate. I've always had a passion for photography and videography, and I love sharing that talent with the community of Morgan. I've been able to combine that passion with over 20 years of real estate experience. Every time you buy a property or a home, it has a story. The community has a story, the home has a story, and we love showcasing that story. Because the Morgan Valley real estate market is so different than the Wasatch Front real estate market, it's important to pick a real estate professional that understands that uniqueness. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing, I would love to be your local real estate agent. Go Trojans!
Morgan ball to start the second half. Leading scores for the Trojans was Bracken Saunders with 11. Jake Hansen had 10. Jack Hurd, 3. Nick Priest, 3. Mason Williams, 6. Brady Hendrickson, 3. And Jack Amenda, 2. There's Saunders. Gets his own rebound, goes back up strong with the right hand, no good. Gets it again. Jump ball.
See, and that was the kind of plays that the Trojans. Oh, sorry, my headset's turning on and off.
I know.
That was the kind of plays that the Trojans needed last week against Bear River. They're doing a lot more today, and you can see the change of score for them.
Leading scorers for the Lancer is Duwadi Aweso. He has 7. Stephen Capel. Oh, blocked by Williams. Foul. We need to check the videotape on this one, Ty.
So we got a good angle here.
Cut.
Got him a little bit on the arm there.
This is the Morgan Sports Network. That was clean. Well, anyway, that's his third personal.
One of us has to be unbiased. One of us can be biased.
Okay.
I'll let you be the biased one.
It's usually you that goes off on how great Morgan is.
Yes, I do that as well. But I do that when I see a good play happen, which that would have been if his arm was a little bit higher.
So hit both of his free throws. He has 9 now. Coach Hunt calling out a play. Same starters that started the game for the Trojans. Russell finds Hansen. Back to Saunders. Crowd wanted to travel. Jump shot, no good. The Granger coach has his hands on his head. He can't believe the traveling wasn't called. Williams, another rebound. He's racking him up.
Oh, Williams has had a lot today. I would guess he has around 8 or 9 at this point.
I agree. Let's get him a few more points and get him a triple-double.
Yeah.
For a double.
Double,
yeah.
Triple-double would be insane.
That would be. Let's go with a double-double first.
I don't think I've seen a triple-double out of a Morgan player before.
Nice hesitation move there by Priest. Shot no good. Aweso. Euro step. Shot no good. Russell. What was that?
He dove for the ball, and Russell was just a little bit big, and he got knocked over from it.
It's a good thing Russell didn't get his third personal. Both of his fouls are personal chargings, offensive fouls.
No, it definitely is good. Russell hasn't got to play as much because he's got a few fouls in this game. He started in the beginning.
Morgan has 3 players with 3 fouls. Little weave action here for the Trojans. Under to Williams. Great right-hand jump hook off the glass and good. Mason Williams.
No, that was
points
an amazing move, and that's how you should do it as a big. And just put your shoulder and down in the wheel, and ram it into their chest and get that little hook.
We don't have the band here tonight. That's why we can actually hear.
And our headsets aren't working very well. At least mine isn't. I don't know about yours.
It's going in and out. Yeah, I'm not sure what's up. There's another rebound for Williams. He wants the player of the game certificate and a cookie. From Brett Mills, Academy Mortgage.
Brett Mills, he's a good guy.
He is. Oh, ball kicked out of bounds.
And Russell was dribbling just a little bit too high there, trying to get through the crowd.
Jump shot from the elbow, no good. Rebound, Priest. Hanson, Russell, he should take that, I think.
I think he should too.
Williams, jump shot. The line looked good.
See, and Priest has got to just take a charge. There we go. Good job, Priest. That was amazing.
Look how high Aweso got on that, and Priest just set his feet perfectly.
Right there. And that is what the Trojans got to do every time against Oesa, because he just is going to drive it straight to the hoop. And I know that's a fast break, so he has no other option anyways. But just on the offensive game plan, you can tell that's the Lancers' game plan is drive and pass, and we got to start taking some charges.
Hanson picks up a loose ball and is fouled and one. I stood up for that.
That was an amazing play, and a good job by Hanson to have awareness. Gets fouled, but scoops it under with the left. Oh, that did not feel very good. A smack to the head.
That was on a waist, so he has 3. A lot of fouls in today's game. Hanson now, after that free throw, 13 points for Hanson. That is a season best for him. His previous season high was 11. Williams, another rebound, racking him up.
I want to go on a huddle after this game and try and find how many he has.
Nice pass by Hanson to Williams. Right hand layup, good. What a feed. Timeout, Lancers.
I will say, if the Morgan Sports Network, if we could talk to, if they still use huddle, talk to Coach Hunt, maybe get the huddle so we can have true stats after the game, because I don't know if you've gone through the app, but it will show you all the exact stats. And not only that, if you click it, it'll re-show you the play. So if you guys could access that, it would make it so you can get every rebound, every highlight, all of it.
We need it.
Yeah, we don't have that, but what we do have is a picture that we're going to show of my trip to Finland, Northern Lights. Have you ever seen the Northern Lights, Ty?
You know, I can't say I have.
These are some pictures I took in January up in the very top of Finland, almost into Sweden, Norway. Took that with my iPhone.
That's an iPhone picture?
Yeah, it is.
How'd you get the stars?
Hey, you have to, it's a 7-second shutter. You just have to hold still.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know you could get the stars with the iPhone camera.
When when you have as steady of hand as I do, anything's possible.
That's good. I guess I got to stop having such shaky hands. I'll blame it on football. My hands are destroyed because of that.
Well, I think they're pretty good. The producer of today's game is the David G. Halls. I'm Tyler Quigley, joined by Tyler Buckway. Our camera operator is PJ Williams, and our scoreboard operator is Jet Larson. Jet wore number 30 on the football field. PJ was our main camera operator for football this season and last season. He's got 2 years experience. Does a great job. Of course, I'm amazing, and you're pretty good.
I do a decent job sometimes.
You do great, actually. I've wanted to compliment you. I've went back and listened to the games. You've done a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm really proud of you. You're doing so good. I was really excited last week when you quoted President Nielsen.
Maybe that wasn't smart to do on the air.
I enjoyed it.
I was listening to that talk before I came up, so.
For you.
I actually spoke on that talk for you one time. I wasn't supposed to speak on that talk. I was supposed to talk on another one, but I misheard which talk you wanted me to.
Headset's better. Is it better now?
Switch to the other camera. I know that happened, Ty, but you did a great job.
I'll never forget that. I was so scared. I was like, wait, which talk was I supposed to do?
Nick Priest. Look at him hold 3 fingers up in the air. What a shot by Nick. Wow. That was a great move. He has 6 points in the game. Morgan is averaging 7.6 3-point shots made per game. Rebound Hansen. Actually, I take that back. They're averaging 8 3-pointers per game.
Good move
Soft
there.
touch there by Hansen.
And at this point, the Trojans started to run away with the game.
Lancers have lost some energy, haven't they?
Yeah, and I think the problem is that when that kind of play is your only game plan.
Delay of game on number 24. He hit the ball out of bounds.
That's a great move there by Hansen. Sees an open gap and takes it.
Capella, after he made the layup, hit the ball, got a delay of game call. Mark it in the book, Allie. Allie Archibald, the scorekeeper for the Trojans this season. Williams thought about the three, thought too long. Coverage came out. Hansen will take it. No hesitation, no good. Rebound, Saunders. Yes. Assisted by Williams.
No, like we talked about, Saunders likes that mid-range.
13 points for Saunders. 5 short of his season average. Nick got him on the arm.
You know, I've been trying to find who I can compare Saunders to as a player. Trying to see who he models his game after, because I don't actually know the answer to that question. But
let's think about that overnight. We have another game tomorrow night.
We do. Well, as I watched him, I see he's lengthy, he's tall, he's athletic. He plays a little bit better defense than this guy, but he can score from anywhere. It kind of reminds me of Kevin Durant sometimes, being a lengthier guy, able to shoot over anyone and takes that mid-range as much as he can. A little bit less on the layups, but takes those mid-ranges and threes like it's easy.
Away so with both free throws, has 11. Big Priest, turnaround jumper, he got it. You want to hear an exciting stat, Ty?
I would love to hear an exciting stat.
Nick only has 1 foul.
That is an impressive stat.
It is. You like to say he likes to use all of his, and
he should use all of his. I mean, it's impressive, but I'm also slightly disappointed.
What hustle there by Nick? He is all over the court.
Yes, he is.
Look at Coach Miles. He's up giving him a hand, laughing.
And as long as he's doing plays like that, who cares if he's only got 1 foul?
What a hustle play. Jack Hurd will check in right now. In for Hansen. Hansen has 15 points, season high. Number 15, Nate Pace, dominate. In, replacing Nick. Nick probably needs some oxygen after all that running.
Yeah, and I think Dominate has 3 fouls right now.
He does, yeah. Away so for 3. No good. Rebound, Pace. Bird will handle the point. All sophomores on the court right now. No, Nate is a junior. 4 sophomores and a junior for the Trojans. Comenda. Left hand hook, no good. Rebound, Williams.
And this is a bigger lineup than we're used to seeing from the Trojans.
Oh, no look pass by Saunders to Williams. Shot, no good. What a pass.
Right here we see 3 of the Trojans' respective bigs in the game at once.
That's a different lineup, isn't it, with the 3 bigs?
Yeah, I like it personally. I think that if Williams and Pace can handle the ball outside and then Comenda just a little bit, that's dangerous to have that much height.
I know I haven't been tracking this with great aggression. Williams rebounds, which I should have, but I'm going to go ahead and call it. He has a double-double.
I'm sure he does. Yeah. There's no way he does not have 10 rebounds.
11
in this game.
points. Let's just say he has 11 and 11 right now.
That sounds good.
will he win the MVP? Foul on Comenda.
Who's the leading scorer for the Trojans?
Leading scorer right now is Hansen with 15. Saunders has 13.
I think if Williams can get to 15 points or more than 15 points, I mean, as long as Hansen and Saunders don't pop off for 30 in the next little bit, I think he's got the MVP.
Hansen's out of the game. Blocked by Dominate. What a block by Nate Pace.
Would that be a rebound then for Williams? Another one?
There's another one. And a put back for 2.
Wow.
Mason Williams, he's on fire. "13 points for Williams and 13 rebounds. The steal by Saunders. It's fouled, no call. Head to Nate. Up to Nate Pace. Takes a guy. Gets it out to Jack. Saunders will take 3.
Wow. You know, and Saunders just loves to shoot the ball, and for good reason. He's one of the Trojans' best scorers.
16 points now for Saunders with 2 threes. No free throws yet for Saunders.
That is a little surprising, but he also doesn't take it to the hoop too much. And the Granger's done a good job of not smacking people when they're going up for the shot.
That's the end of the third quarter. Morgan 60, Granger 31. 6-point quarter there for Granger. 22-point quarter for Morgan.
Oh, and Morgan had an amazing quarter there. And like we talked about, they typically go off in the third. We'll have a word from our sponsors here.
Hi, I'm Brian Haddock, owner of Shirts to a Tee. At Shirts to a Tee, we offer a lot of services, mostly printing on t-shirts, but we also do embroidery, bags, water bottles, and numbers on jerseys and apparel decorations. Yeah, everything's done here in-house. We have the storefront here in Morgan. We have a bunch of equipment. We do embroidery. We have people that run the screen printing machines, the heat presses. We run the artwork and the printers here. If you're looking for a customized apparel item, we can help you. We are located on State Street in Morgan, and also call us 801-829-3337 or send us an email.
Morgan ball, start the fourth quarter. Brady Hendrickson in. Gets it into Russell.
Is Russell still playing football?
Yes, he is. Playing great. Williams for 3. He got it. Look at him. Mason Williams.
And he's excited about that one, running around with his hand in the air.
He is prancing up the air like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer down the court. What a shot.
The Red-Nosed Reindeer. Good Christmas.
There's 3.
That was a good shot there.
Number 35.
Sorry we don't get his hype for Granger.
Yeah, 3. Who cares?
Yeah, it's all right.
How about Williams?
That was amazing.
He wants 3 more. Give it to him.
He wants an assist. That's what he wants.
And he got
wants a triple-double instead of a double-double.
Jack Hurd with his second 3 of the game.
Someone go down there and tell him to get a triple-double. Be the first one we've seen.
2 points for number 24.
See, I haven't seen him or number 3 shoot it too much. Trojans start playing off a little bit on defense.
That 22-point quarter for Morgan, really, they've struggled in the third quarter. So that was a
Was it third quarter they struggled in, or fourth?
Second and third.
Oh, I thought it was the fourth.
And fourth.
Alrighty then, quickly to say we struggled in all of them.
Let's just say it was a good quarter.
Yeah.
The 2-point shot, no good. Williams picked up his 4th foul right there. Got him, use him. He is. He's got one more.
If he fouls out, he's my vote for MVP.
You love that, don't you?
I do love that. I think a big should always foul out.
Oh, he might right here. Yep,
there it is.
Gone.
That's my MVP
He's
right
gone. There. MVP, Mason Williams just fouled out of the game. 16 points.
16 points for him?
16 points and 15 rebounds.
He had to have had at least 15 rebounds. I mean, he really was a monster.
Oh, and he had an assist.
He did have that. He could have had more. We don't know for sure. I have seen 2 steals out of him as well.
Nice. Well, he's going to enjoy that cookie.
He's definitely
We'll grab an interview with him after the game. We'll show that on our social media, Instagram, at Morgan Sports Network.
I'll let you interview him. I don't want to look short.
You got it. You can video for me.
Yep.
Hendrickson entered the game for Williams. Turnover.
Right idea, wrong execution there for the Trojans, and it'll be Granger ball.
We'll be back here tomorrow night where Morgan will play APA West Valley.
Do they play Draper APA this year?
No, just APA West Valley. Good defense there by Brady.
I would assume. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Capella didn't know it was a travel there. Made me laugh a little bit. See, there it is again. Just drive.
Good defense there by Dominic. Rebound by Ben Russell. Head to Hurd. He wants his third 3. No. Jack did pick up his first foul right there.
Yeah, and that was definitely a foul. It almost saved him and made it so that Granger couldn't get 2 points.
Morgan has 9 threes in this game. That's 1 more than their season average. And they're missing their best 3-point shooter, Sunshine AC.
See, I do not agree with that foul call. Not just because I'm a Morganite, but he was just staying in front of him. If you want to have a kid who wants to drive and push off like that, you can't penalize the defender for staying in front.
I'll tell you what kind of a knight you are.
A knight?
A hindsight.
A hindsight? Yes, I am a hindsight.
The only acceptable height, a hindsight. Good rebound there by Comenda. Hendrickson with the ball. Hurd. Dropped it down to Jack. Shot no good. Rebound that goes back up and is fouled. Again, number 35 with some good sportsmanship. I like that.
That is great sportsmanship, and that's good to see. This game has been a little bit less foul calls, but I've seen a lot of jabs and little things, it happens in basketball, typical. But he's been really good on his sportsmanship. I have noticed that.
He's also used 3 of his 5 fouls, which I know you also like.
I do like that. Yeah, I think they gave you 5 for a reason.
Saunders back in, replacing Russell.
Got Joe Sisson helping the cheerleaders out, putting his arms up and doing the dance.
That's a sketch. Comenda made both of his free throws. He's 6'8". Tallest player on the Trojan team. Rebound dominate, Nate Pace. So we've already settled in on Mason as the MVP.
I'm fair with that pick.
I'm in. So we need to keep our eye on the Lancers and choose an MVP from their team.
We got something called here.
Foul on number 24 on Granger.
The replay. Oh, I didn't see it in time. He must have pushed him.
Nick Priest back in, replacing Nate Pace. Saunders inbound to Jack. Back to Saunders. I thought Nick might take another three there. Brady will, and got it. Brady Hendrickson right in front of the student section.
At least whatever there is of it.
Yes. His second three of the game. He has 6 points. 10 threes in this game for the Trojans.
The 2 shots here. It looks like the foul is going to be on 20, Jack Hurd.
Second. Morgan has 71 points, which ties their season high. They had 71 in an overtime win against American Heritage in American Fork.
Looks like there's 2 kids coming in from Morgan. I don't see them on the roster.
Number 10 and number 2.
They must be.
Let's check with
freshmen.
Check with PJ and ask who they are.
Hey, PJ.
They look like freshmen to me.
I think they're freshmen.
Two's sophomore? What about 10?
I think he's also sophomore.
Saunders.
Talking to PJ, he believes they're both sophomores,
Okay.
not freshmen.
Okay. Saunders, 3 points. He got it. 11 threes for the Trojans. 3 threes for Saunders. He has 19 points, 1 ahead of his season average.
No, and Saunders has played amazing in every game, led the Trojans in scoring for the most part. I think I only saw the first 2 or 3 games where he wasn't leading, so you can tell he is the new sheriff in town for the Trojans.
And he's out. Hansen in. Pace back in. Saunders could be done for the night. 19
I would
points.
take him out. In my mind, that's your best scorer.
Hansen has 15. He's back in the game. Does Jet have the names for number 10, number 2?
He does not.
Okay.
He could
My
barely
apologies.
identify if they were sophomores or not.
Okay. Technical on the Trojans for the book violation, meaning the numbers are different in the book than on the player.
I
Oweso,
say I've seen that before.
Oweso will shoot the technical. He has 14 points, or now 15. What are you liking for Granger for the MVP?
I think that Oweso or Capella.
Yup.
I mean, I'm sure they're both the leading scorers for the Lancers.
Yes. Oweso has 15. Capella has. What a pass there by Capella. By Oweso, sorry. Capella has 9. The other one I like as a candidate for his good sportsmanship is Mason Biddle. He also has 9 points. Helped
Good
up
bid.
a couple of the bigs after he fouled them.
No, he had a 3-point earlier,
He
I
did
think, as well.
You're correct. He has 2 threes in the game.
Guessing a free throw missed as to why he has 9 instead of 8.
You are correct. Hansen picked up his 3rd. Rebound Nate Pace. Hansen for 3. In rhythm.
Wow.
It's good. Gives Brady Hendrickson 5 as he runs down past the bench.
And if Williams didn't have such a monstrous night, I think Hansen would be winning that cookie.
That's true. Hansen has 3 threes as well. Good up and under move there and follow up by Oweso.
I think Oweso heard us talking about the cookie and decided, let me put up a few more.
Yeah, he has 18 now. Hansen also has 18. The steal by Oweso.
And Williams is a sophomore, right?
Yes.
See, to me, that's exciting to see for the Trojans because in my mind, you got a big 3 right there in Hansen, Saunders, and Williams. And Commenda. Commenda's also a sophomore.
Correct.
So, I mean, you got a lot of talent. I mean, Hurd's played a lot, obviously well. He's played great. And you still have juniors. You only have 1 senior. Trojans don't have a winning record this year, but I see a really bright future in having teams like that. I mean, for our senior football team, most of us started as sophomores, and then you saw the end result in that when we were seniors.
13-0.
Yep. So
that was a magical season.
It definitely
really
was.
I loved everything about it. I was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah, I have to get taken out after the midway through the second quarter because they had 40 points at that point in every game.
Yeah, your stats. We need to double all of the starters' stats, really.
Yeah. I think we averaged 40 a game.
You did.
So. And our starting defense allowed only 2 points per game.
Morgan has 8 fouls this quarter. We got a running clock. I don't know what's happening.
I think they wanted us to get this game over with, and obviously the Trojans have won this one. Good win for the Trojans. Much needed. I think it's only the 3rd one. But as this team continues to develop, they'll start to play together, and once they keep winning is when you'll see them continue that momentum. Quoting Nelson again, you know, you have your spiritual momentum. That goes with everything in your life. I think once the Trojans continue to win more games, it'll add on and add on and add on.
The 3 no good. Switched hands there.
Gonna run out the clock. 2-1. And that is it.
It's the end of the ball game. Morgan 77, Granger 45. Our MVP for the Trojans was number 31, Mason Williams. Had 16 points and 15 rebounds, 3 assists, a couple of steals, and 5 fouls.
Yeah, what an amazing game for him, and he played great. Did we settle on a Granger?
No, I'm going to vote for number 35, Mason Biddle. Had 9 points, good sportsmanship. Just a solid game.
We'll pick him then.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about. So tomorrow we're back here for basketball. Wednesday we're back here for wrestling. I'm Tyler Quigley. Tyler Buckway was my right-hand man. David G. Halls produced. PJ Williams was on our main camera. Jet Larson on our scoreboard. Thank you for watching the Morgan Sports Network.
You stay classy, Morgan.